All right, it is Tuesday, January 16. It's about 10:45 a.m. right now, and I'm wrapping it up for the day. I didn't have a ton of time to trade today. Started my day just before 7 o'clock, which is where my trade was. I'd say I was on the chart. Well, I got the chart open at about 6:50, and I had some technical problems with the software. I had to shut down my computer, restart it, and luckily I got the charts up and had everything ready just before 7 o'clock, and then just a minute or two after that I got my one trade of the day. So took this trade right about 7 a.m. and then got my scalp on my PA account, switched over to my evaluation accounts. Was going to trade number 32 next. This thing shot up. Essentially, I think, I haven't measured this, but my guess is that it made the second leg up. Yeah, so it did that plus some. Made like a third leg up to reach the previous day's highs. So I got my scalp. This thing shot up, no setups in there. And then I had to stop right at 8 o'clock to take care of my daughter, get her up and ready for school, and take her to school. So, so then I stopped trading right at 8 o'clock, and there were been just no setups for me to take during that hour after my trade. And then I didn't get back until about 9:30, somewhere around here. And just didn't see anything I liked in here. Just, market really slowed down, and nothing I loved. I was kind of considering maybe a short off of this bar here, but I just didn't like that it closed above the previous day low line, this red line. If it had closed below it, I probably would have taken it, but because the close was above it, I just decided to stay away. So I'm going to call it here. I'm just not loving the price action and just, my charts. When I took this chart, the chart was perfect. Hadn't had any losses yet. And then since then, it had, I think, one later on. If I were to have taken the entry. So, and then my other charts have just been kind of a mixed bag. So really, this was the only chart I really trusted, and just wasn't seeing what I wanted to see to be able to take anything else, and with the limited time today. So let's take this off. Oh, let me talk real quick. So 1-0 for the day. Today's the first day of the week. I didn't trade yesterday because of the holiday. So 1-0 for the week, 1-0 for the day. I'm 15-3 overall on YouTube for the year 2024 at 83%. And so just getting in closer here. So how I looked at it was, we had two legs down, and then to me, we had essentially two legs up. And so here I was thinking, maybe we're going to look at something that looks kind of rangy off of the previous day's highs, or previous day's lows, it looks like. This line right here was the previous day low. So it looked like maybe possible resistance at that area got rejected here. What I also liked about this trade is we were right at the open, and the close was below the open. So it looked like an area where it was just kind of rejecting from. We'd been above the open shortly before the open, and then it went down. So it was kind of like the first retest of the open. But let me bring up my live trade session recording right now, and we'll take a look at the trade when I took it. All right, so here we can see this is what the chart looked like when I was about to take the trade, and I just pushed play. And so what I was thinking here was, like I was just talking about, if it closed below the open, I kind of liked it for my scalp, just using that price action area as like a place where I see it can be support or it could be resistance, or it can be previous support becomes resistance. And so when the market opened, it closed above the open price and was kind of like a support area, and it dropped below. And so how I looked at it was a close below the open price would be like a good area just to play it as resistance. And it's a first test of the open since it shot through it. And just looking for my small scalp. And this was just on my one PA account, PA number 2, and just 2 contracts scalping. So here my order goes in, it gets dropped 1 tick below the signal bar. It took a little bit for it to finally reach my entry point, but once it did, it worked for my target pretty quickly here. And there it goes. And that's it. So that was my trade for the day. And like I said, just after that point, you know, it worked. I mean, it would have worked, you know, clearly for way more than what I scalped for. As you can see here, I mean, here's where my scalp is taken, and look how much further it goes. But if I had played a runner, I wouldn't have gotten a runner. The only thing I could have done is if I had been in a runner and I see it bouncing here and kind of retracing, you know, probably just put my stop, you know, somewhere where my scalp is, or maybe a little bit extra just to secure a little bit extra on it, is probably what I would have done, just knowing that it was bouncing off the EMA and very likely could get a second leg up off of this first leg up. But since I'm not playing extra contracts and any runner on my PA account, didn't have to worry about it in that situation. And if I did get to a trade on my evaluation account, I would have been trading for 3 contracts for a scalp and 1 contract for a runner. But just, you know, didn't see anything that I felt like I could take today for the evaluation. So that's it for today. 71% discount still running. You can use this code or any other. I'm still of a mind to wait for the 80 or 90%, but supposedly that's not coming anytime soon. So this might be the best it gets for now. Unsure. And like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing on recording my journey here. I'm hoping that once I can get this payout on this PA account, which is where all of my focus is, I'm just going slow and steady, 1 trade a day. But I'm getting closer now. I'm just about $1,100 away. So that's essentially 11 more trades the way I'm trading right now, scalping 2 contracts. If I can get to this payout, then that will really open things up for me, and I'm going to start getting more aggressive across the board. And I will take a max payout if I can get it. But that is my prime focus right now. I've got a few more evaluations that are start coming back online as active accounts. I think starting next week I get 2 back, and then the week after I get 2 more back. So and then the current active ones don't renew until I think the end of the month. So I've got some time across the board. Slow and steady is how I'm feeling. And my system that I'm currently trading, the BS system that I've referred to, if you look at recent past videos in 2024, 83%, 15 and 3. It's working pretty good for me so far. I like it. No stress. I'm not having to draw lines. Not trying the MAC channels or the range, or, you know, not really necessarily playing by the rules. I do like to still take good signal bars, especially on my PA account. I look for a good signal bar, but you're going to see when I start trading more aggressively and trading my evaluations, they're not necessarily going to be all good signal bars, and I'm going to take what looks like more aggressive entries. But as long as I'm seeing that my charts are running good and consistent for my scalps, then I'm going to be taking them. So That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll see how things progress as we move forward this week. Thanks for watching.